Tragic situation out of Florida. Family is still wrapping their heads around the loss of their youngest son. Jakub Lopez was one of 6 people killed when the car they were in was hit by a train in Plant City this past weekend. Jakub was a passenger in the car. Joining us now live for more details on how Jakub's family is honoring his life, we have Fox 13's Kylie Jones. Kylie, how is he being remembered?
Was just moving easily. 100 people came out to his home sharing the different ways that Jakub touched their lives, and his brother actually sharing a moving assignment that Jakub wrote for school just days before his death.
Still waiting for him to come. You just come by my house. I'm still waiting for him to come through my garage.
Julio Lopez longs to hear the voice of his little brother Jakub.
You know, it's hard. It's just very hard. That was my mom's baby, my mom's star. He was the good one. You know, he never really broke any rules. He was a straight A student.
He was my best friend, and he was just so funny. He's so creative. Being around him, it really makes you want to be better.
The outpouring Tuesday evening speaks 1,000 words, painting a picture of the love for 17-year-old Jakub Lopez.
I know he's so happy right now. I know he's like, wow, all these people are together. And I'm trying to tell people not to be sad because I know that's not what he would want.
Jakub was one of 6 people killed this weekend when the SUV they were riding in crossed over a railroad crossing in Plant City and was hit by a train. His brother never could have predicted what Jakub wrote about in one of his last assignments he turned in at school just days before that crash.
Being in my small old car, stopped in front of a train, gives me a warm, small feeling like no other. The night sky mixed with the yellow glowing lights makes one feel at peace.
Jakub's beloved car, guitar, and skateboard at the heart of his vigil.
Thank you for always being my best friend growing up, and thank you for surrounding me with all these people who loved me and loved him.
Someone who I could tell anything and they wouldn't judge me, or someone I could just talk to when I needed them. And whenever I had that from him, it just changed my life, honestly.
And that impact Jakub leaves will last a lifetime.
Everybody here is filled with love right now, and I was saying that this sadness comes from an even deeper feeling of love that everybody here had for him.
There was a 7th passenger in that SUV this weekend. He is the lone survivor in that crash. He's a long road to recovery, but he is expected to survive. Jakub's family is still making his funeral arrangements. Back to you.
Kylie, I know that the situation, I mean, is just so tragic. You saw so many people out there honoring Jakub and his life. I think the number one question here is, was there even a railroad crossing side? You know, sometimes some bars come down so cars can't go over there. How is that investigation standing at this moment?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, officials are still investigating all of that, but we have learned from the sheriff's office and some officials that there were not arms on that railroad crossing because it was a private railroad crossing. Officials say that those arms aren't required when it's private, but you know, the investigation is still ongoing. Just a tragic situation for everyone involved.
Definitely. Kylie Jones down there, Fox 13 Tampa. Thanks for checking in with us here at Live Now from Fox. Hopefully that family can get some closure going forward.